Hey Virgo, Happy New Year. Welcome to January. I'm excited to be here and give you your oracle guidance for the month ahead. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Tamil and I'm the founder of Overflow. And every month I channel these messages and we go deeper inside the sanctuary with a full reading. And if you've been connecting with these messages or any of the other content that's posted on the feed, you're definitely invited to join us. The portal to join that space will close at the end of the first full week of January, as we seek to invite and cultivate more intimacy in that space. Another announcement is our 12-week immersion program is starting February 1st, and it is facilitated by me, and we'll be doing a journey through the archetypes, the 12 zodiac signs, and we'll also be learning and really embodying the wisdom of all of those archetypes, as well as learning from the elementals and the luminaries, the sun and the moon, and doing work around supporting our lower chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, so that we can show up more fully as ourselves and really activate the type of personal transformation that we've been seeking. So I definitely would love for you to join that as well if you feel called. And when you join, you also get access to the sanctuary through all of 2021. Okay, so let's get into your reading. I do have something a little troubling that happens. I was just channeling your oracle messages, and then once I got to this spot that was pretty difficult and I felt like something was off, my computer went black and like the screen went black. I couldn't get it to turn back on, and I had to restart my computer. And this is a brand new computer, so there's a little bit of interference. You have encouragement showing up as the strength, Virgo, for the month, and then you have clean house coming up as the challenge. And so this is what you're seeking. You're ready to invite, it feels like, more intimacy. You also may be serving, as you always do, as a really nurturing force for another. But I'm also feeling like this is something that you may be needing. And so with cleaning house, I was literally feeling like there's something stuck in your space, or you're needing to clean your space. There's something left over in your space. It could potentially belong to somebody from the past or a relationship. Really needing to like just literally clean your space and start fresh. But then it started to feel like there was like some type of, you've kind of let your guard down a little bit, or let your heart open. And your heart should always be open, but it feels like your discernment is off about someone. And it just seems like everything's not what it seems, or you might be expecting something from someone that they're not able to give. So I want to get some guidance on that before I read, especially for those of you who aren't coming into the sanctuary, because it just feels off. It feels like a little bit when someone's close to you, it just doesn't feel like a mutual exchange. I'm not gonna try and characterize what it is. It's gonna be different for everybody, and when I feel into it, it feels, it may not be intentionally malicious, but it does feel that the impacts will be negative. So Eight of Wands in the Chariot, Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I mean, you know how to have clear boundaries, but this is communication, clear communication, but it's also a little bit of conflict by nature. This Chariot energy is like having to push through something difficult, and I do feel like there's going to be some type of like unveiling, or some like uncovering of distortion in a relationship. And it could be that somebody's projecting their mom stuff on you. You could also be doing this to someone else subconsciously, and that's rising up to your awareness for you to heal And so healing of the mother wound, uncovering it, and examining how it has shown up in your friendships and your intimate partnerships as well. Okay? So that you can build new foundations for healthier relationships. So let's get into it. To the oracle guidance portion. This card tells you that you are being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. That actually is affirmed by these cards that we pulled with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Going for your dreams, pushing through, not just wishing for it. Obviously, you get still with spirit and you pray and you put everything out to the universe, but then you show up. And perhaps whatever this challenge is kind of making you second guess or doubt yourself. Maybe some old thoughts, old beliefs about yourself, old beliefs about your dreams. Also, some things you're just needing to let go, potentially some grudges that have been held, some resentments that have been held. And it's like you might be trying to start something new, or start over with someone, and for whatever reason, either the past with that person is showing up, or your past with other people is showing up. So, why do you hold on to things that remind you of the past? Is your home cluttered with objects that bring up unhappy memories? Do you have a tendency to attract, quote, broken people who need to be fixed? If you're involved in this type of emotional project, stop right now and clean house. Being needed isn't going to get you what you really need. That said, even if you initially resist letting go of excess physical or emotional baggage, you'll feel amazing afterward. Let go and let the universe bring you something better. Make space. The universe doesn't like a vacuum and will respond to your house cleaning by filling your home with what will best serve you. Okay, I was like, doesn't like a vacuum. I was like, wait, what? Because I'm thinking of it literally as cleaning space, but I think it means like it doesn't want anything just to be like empty and like sucked dry. Like it wants you to have fullness. It wants you to experience joy. So make room for what it is that you really want. Deep freeze is at the bottom, and I feel like I'm going to read that for you as well. Virgo. I feel like you're going to get caught off guard by some unexpected communication, and like you may be, or in the past potentially you might have been triggered to respond in a certain way, but now you're really taking into consideration like, I actually don't want to move forward in this relationship, or I don't want to pursue this in the way that I have before. I really want to do things differently. And so maybe having to turn down someone who you deeply cared about just because the attachment or like what the love that was there, it's kind of just, it's transformed now that you've healed. You've reached a stage of your healing where you don't need that anymore. You don't desire that connection anymore. So the cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now, so reflect, read a good book, or get a massage, rest and dream. what it is also feeling like as well as people really pulling you or wanting you to show up for them in a very specific way, and you being like, no, like, I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I'm reviewing my life. There's things that I'm really trying to figure out and get together, and what I really need is somebody to be tender with me, be patient with me, be loving with me. So we'll see how this is showing up. I love you, Virgo. Let's get into your reading.